Hi, I'm Lesley Logan. I'm here at my Pilates Haven and I want to talk to you about tendon stretch single leg. And so I have videos of tendon stretch with the two legs on my Wunda chair playlist, and do check those out. They're really fun. The single leg I find is really great, especially if you're going to do single leg tendon stretch on your reformer. But on the Wunda chair, it's really great so you can see what you're doing with your pelvis, and I think you'll really find that it'll help affect your reformer tendon stretch in a really good way, because there's just some things the tendon stretch on the Wunda chair can really help with that on the reformer it's a little trickier to work on. So for me, when I go to a single leg, depending on the leg, I end up hanging on to one hip versus the other, and when my leg goes back, well, all bets are off. So you want to be, I'm on one top, one bottom. Sometimes I do this on one middle, one bottom. You can also do this on two bottoms, or you can try with no spring if you want. But go onto your arches and then round over, and you're gonna hop one leg out, right? And then I already saw my right hip was way past my right knee, so I have to pull my right hip over my foot, and this leg is reaching out to go up. And the more it reaches out to go up, the easier it is for me to keep my hip over my foot. So if you actually use that lifted leg to pull your pelvis over your standing leg, you're gonna find it's actually a lot harder and easier. Because if you're hanging off your hip, it's a hard exercise. If you're hip over ankle, it's a hard exercise, but it's attainable, right? It's kind of how Pilates is. And then that way, when you're on the reformer, the more this lifted leg reaches, the more your hip can stay over your ankle as that carriage goes in and out. Now, then I can take the leg back. And this is where it gets really hard, because the only way to make this work is that this leg has to lift me up too. I can't just let it hang here. I won't go anywhere. I'll just fall off. So I'm going to round my spine, find my tendon stretch, and I have to lift my back leg to help me lift this pedal. Lift both at the same time. Lift and lift. And then I could swing around and do the other side. So if you are struggling with your tendon stretch going into the single leg, get on the Wunda chair, do it, then hop back on the reformer. But you'll also find that this leg, it can't go up to lift the pedal. Both legs go up at the same time. So if you are on the reformer and then you're trying to push the carriage up and you're lowering your back leg and then trying to close the carriage by lifting your back leg, it won't work. It's not its own propeller. You are like a bell. So your legs go out together and up together. And the more you can find that, the easier it is. So start with the bottom top spring and give yourself the assistance you need, and really work on getting that back leg off that chair, and then go onto your reformer and see how it goes. It's not as hard as we think, but it does take a little bit of skill and feeling, and the Wunda chair definitely gives us that. I'm Lesley Logan. For more videos from me, please subscribe below. If you got a request or a question, comment below. Thank you so much for watching.